Yo, guys, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, we are back with our man DAX, because this is the DAX effect. Our man DAX is in the house, people, and he's been busy of late doing skits, doing songs, doing all sorts of things, guys. I've been trying to cover DAX a little bit more than I normally do because I know he's been busy. And guys, he's dropped another track. And I think it's a remix and it's called Quiet Storm. So guys, without any further ado and any delay, it's our man DAX. And let's check out Quiet Storm, the remix. Do you believe aliens exist? And guys, this is so funny because I've literally just come off doing a track for Upchurch, Ryan Upchurch, and he's done the same thing. His track was called Silver Discs, and it's brought up the question that I've brought up, people, about aliens, flying saucers, UFOs, all that kind of stuff. Because in my mind, there's only two ways you can look at it. Either they do exist or either they don't exist. But my opinion and my point that I'm making, guys, is about the governments of this world. Because if aliens exist, then why have they not told us about aliens all this time? And if they don't exist, then why are they feeding us all these tidbits, this, that, and everything else to make us believe they exist? Guys, there's a narrative here, guys. And anyway, each way, any which way you slice it, dice it, splice it, or whatever you want to do it, the government doesn't look, well, the governments don't look good with this, guys, because either way, if it is true, why have they been hiding it from us, guys? And if it's not true, then why are they giving us all these bits and pieces? But it's not even that, guys. It's the fact that if it is true, then what does it look for our security, etc.? Because we've been told all these things are light years away from us. So why have they not been able to track these things coming into our atmosphere, our stratosphere? Really? A debate needs to be said about this, guys. And if it's not true, then why are they lying to us, guys? Really? Really? Why are they lying to us, guys? We need to ask that question. Anyway, guys, it's our man DAX, the DAX effect, and this is Quiet Storm. Whoa. Oh, this is like a movie, isn't it, guys? Lately, guys, this is so weird. It seems that the artists are in tune. They've got like a hive mind. They're doing the same thing all the time. It's like the other day we had NF dropping a track. Then we had from the UK Potter Paper dropping a track. Then we had, who was the other guy dropping a track? I can't remember. But they're all like with the lovely pianos. They're lush pianos. They're all the same. And then before that we had something else. Like, oh, it's gone out of my head, guys. But it's almost always the same thing, like they're on the same theme or they're doing the same sort of production levels. And that was it, sorry. Hopsin was the first time I've ever checked out Hopsin a few weeks back, and he was giving it like the Marvel, the superhero sort of films, like, you know, the Marvel DC kind of films, comic kind of things, whatever. And now we've got like the space age kind of thing, so it looks like each time people are doing similar sort of thing at the same time. It's like the minds work like a hive mind all at the same time. It's weird, guys, absolutely weird. But they do say great minds think alike. So let's check this out. Quiet Storm. DAX is in the house. This is DAX World. I'm going to enjoy this, people. Guys, this is a movie.
Yeah, a quiet storm is brewing inside of my mental. I see you critics speaking foolishly, and honestly, you must not got the memo. My name rings bells from the suburbs to the ghetto, cause the words that I echo ain't riddled with the typical verbiage or innuendos. Tonight show's hosted by me, not Jay Leno. Y'all good with your thumbs, I'm a master with the pen.
Tonight's show's hosted by me and not Jay Leno. Well, that's a bar. But I was going to say, guys, from the first moment I covered DAX, which is more than a year ago or so, my man loves to dress up. He did something like the Joker. He dressed up as Tina Turner in one shot. Was it Tina Turner? Tina Turner and who's the other one? Britney Spears, all them kind of things, whatever. He always likes to dress up as the Grinch. My man loves to dress up in different things and etc. Batman, Joker, the Grinch, all that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm going to knock it from the top because I've been talking a lot. This is DAX World's Quiet Storm.
Yeah, a quiet storm is brewing inside of my mental. I see you critics speaking foolishly, and honestly, you must not got the memo. My name rings bells from the suburbs to the ghetto, cause the words that I echo ain't riddled with the typical verbiage or innuendos. Tonight shows hosted by me, not Jay Leno. Y'all good with your thumbs, I'm a master with the pendo. So by the end of this, I have you switching like Nintendo. I'm wreaking havoc in every dimension. I mob deep with these lyrical weapons.
So did he say I have you switching like Nintendo? Isn't it a Nintendo Switch? I'm not sure. I'm not a big Nintendo fan. I'm always been PlayStation. I've always been Sony. So whatever I'm into, my films, etc., everything I've got is Sony, guys. So I don't know that much about Nintendo, but I think Nintendo Switch.
Y'all good with your thumbs. I'm a master with the pendo. So by the end of this, I have you switching like Nintendo.
And he said he's a master with the pen. Stop switching with your thumbs. And he's so right, guys. The pen skills are there, guys. And that's another thing, guys, I'm going to say. All of us playing all these games and computers, this, that, and everything else, typing away. We've lost the ability to write. I was trying just the other day, guys. I've gone back to reading proper books, guys. I love reading books, guys. But I've gone back to writing stuff. I remember I was writing my signature for a while back, 8, 9, 10 months ago, whatever, and it looked like I'd had some sort of seizure, a stroke or something. I couldn't even hold the pen properly. But guys, you know it. I started writing again properly again, guys, and I've got those skills back. Because remember, if you don't use it, you lose it. And this is the problem. Like with technology is great, but then all the things and the skills that we learn, like when I go around to the supermarkets, I'm adding up everything in my head. I get it right to the penny every single time, guys. If you don't lose your maths, your science and all these sort of things, guys, if you don't use it, you lose it. Guys, we need to be using all our skills, not just social skills, but all the other literate skills, all the other skills, numerate skills as well. Because if you don't use it and we just rely on computers, on smartphones and smart technology, we'll start to lose it and dumb ourselves down. Trust me on that, people. We need to think for ourselves.
Innuendos, tonight shows hosted by me, not Jay Leno. Y'all good with your thumbs, I'm a master with the pendo. So by the end of this, I have you switching like Nintendo. I'm wreaking havoc in every dimension. I mob deep with these lyrical weapons. Prodigy paying homage to legends. Never out of pocket, check the genes cause it's in the genetics. Every word I spit is a device of a style that's poetic. Crafted overnight inside a mind with a chronic depression. Cripples thoughts till the tension cuts and seats with intention. Making songs that everybody needs but refuses to mention. This is that hip hop shit. I do beats like Betty Crocker. I pop cons with this heat like Red and Baca. They might grow, wave they flows. Mine's Benny Hanna. This is that. Shock you.
Sorry guys, my system failed again. I was trying to stop it for a long while. He was paying homage to Prodigy, Havoc from Mobb Deep. Oh my gosh, guys, I love Mobb Deep from way back in the days, guys. Remember they had their beef with, what's his name, Jay-Z, etc, etc. They were pals with Nas, Nasty Nas. Mobb Deep, Havoc, Prodigy. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm going to wheel this again. My system just didn't play out properly.
Songs that everybody needs but refuses to mention. This is that. The real hip hop shit.
The real
I do
hip
beats
hop.
like Betty Crocker. I pop cons with this heat like Red and Baca. They might grow, wave they flows. Mine's Benny Hanna. This is that. Shock you. Terminator flow. You can get the chopper. My 16's chopper. Michelangelo's greatest. I'm spitting proper, but they underrate the board, so I'm coming back even harder. I'm straight from the underground. I never dumb it down. Anxiety on my chest, about 100 pounds. Fuck a melody, choking you with these lyrics. Have you gasping for the oxy? Cause Gen Z been out of bounds. Go about 100 rounds. I never do slow down. They talking shit, well that karma gon' come right back around. Hit you like a verb, my tense past the speed of sound. And everybody knows that DAX shit is world renowned. Who else you know could come and fuck with the flow? I'm internationally known as the hottest spit of the globe. Has ever seen since the time when the shit was actually dope and the fucking lyrical content was actually touching your soul.
Oh man, so Dax is saying that, yeah, he brings the lyrics, he brings the style, he brings everything. And what he's trying to say as well is that, and he has a point, a lot of hip hop's being dumbed down, people. The lyrical skills seem to be coming back with certain crews, certain people, certain artists, but on the whole, it seems that there's a lot of people out there who are just rhyming and saying nothing. But Dax brings everything. He brings heart, soul. He brings everything to his rhymes. Guys, I'm going to wheel this back a little bit so you can just check out our man
Back
Dax.
even harder, I'm straight from the underground. I never dumb it down. Anxiety on my chest, about 100 pounds. Fuck a melody, choking you with these lyrics. Have you gasping for the oxy? Cause Gen Z been out of bounds. Go about 100 rounds. I never do slow down. They talking shit, well that karma gon' come right back around. Hit you like a verb, my tense past the speed of sound. And everybody knows that DAX shit the globe has ever seen since the time when the shit was actually dope and the fucking lyrical content was actually touching your soul. I'm not a prophet, but profit off all the words that I spoke. I speak on relevant issues currently plaguing the globe. So don't compare me to people who fucking flex and showboat and flash their material wealth when I fucking know that they broke. This is the real, yeah, low down dirty.
Oh, that's so true. So he says, all these people who are flexing their material wealth, don't even step to me as DAX, because I know that what they're flexing ain't real, guys. They're broke. They're more broke than the broke man next door. Really?
The words that I spoke, I speak on relevant issues currently plaguing the globe. So don't compare me to people who fucking flex and showboat and flash their material wealth when I fucking know that they broke. This is the real, yeah, low down dirty. 28 pushing 30, a pussy can never jerk me. I keep praying on these beats, no wonder they beg for mercy. Stay dropping new work like I'm living out there in Jersey. I be thinking out the box in every category. Country music is easy, hip hop labels me corny, but when I pop and rock, the stadiums they'll adore me. Say that they never hated and call it all his story.
His story, so good. But really, hip hop calls Dax corny? Really? I know Dax sings, he raps, and he really he can go. But hip hop calls Dax corny? Really?
Jerk me, I keep praying on these beats. No wonder they beg for mercy. Stay dropping new work like I'm living out there in Jersey. I be thinking out the box in every category.
They drop new work like I be living out in Jersey, Newark, New Jersey. Really? And I know Newark because around, was it Newark? There was the Rahway State Prison boxing. That's my bag, is boxing. So I know a lot of American states and places through boxing, guys. So Newark, New Jersey. Oh, yeah. I love his lines. Dax is the man.
This is the real, yeah, low down dirty. 28 pushing 30, a pussy can never jerk me. I keep praying on these beats, no wonder they beg for mercy. Stay dropping new work like I'm living out there in Jersey. I be thinking out the box in every category. Country music is easy, hip hop labels me corny, but when I pop and rock, the stadiums they'll adore me. Say that they never hated and call it all his story. I'm a soldier for God, so I don't.
I missed that as well. So he said country is easy, and he said, is it hip hop labels him corny, but when he pops and he rocks, he's just, people start to, you know, I can't remember what the line was, but he was saying country music, he was saying hip hop music, he was saying pop music, he was saying rock music, and what Dax is saying is he can rock all styles of music. Oh, I missed that line as well. Really?
On these beats, no wonder they beg for mercy. Stay dropping new work like I'm living out there in Jersey. I be thinking out the box in every category. Country music is easy, hip hop labels me corny, but when I pop and rock, the stadiums they'll adore me. Say that they never hated and call it all his story. I'm a soldier for God, so I don't never contend. Fuck your awards and all your devilish trends.
Yes.
I've been myself, ain't never had to pretend that I live a
Oh,
lifestyle.
that's so funny. So Dax said he's a soldier for God. He said all your awards and your devilish trends. And it's funny because I was covering Tom McDonald a few days back, and he was talking about the satanic rappers in hip hop, because didn't they have the Grammys the other day with people like Sam Smith, and they were all in whatever, the red, the devilish, and all that kind of stuff. So Dax and Tom McDonald, it's really funny because then I covered them just a few days ago, blame the rappers. Oh my gosh, that blew my socks off. Really? They were saying some, wow. Yeah, Dax is definitely on my list, him and Tom McDonald. So yeah, and I like the fact that they speak their mind, and maybe it's because they're independent, they can speak their mind. Maybe if you're signed to labels, you're not allowed to say certain things. I don't know, guys.
Stadiums they'll adore me. Say that they never hated and call it all his story. I'm a soldier for God, so I don't never contend. Fuck your awards and all your devilish trends. I've been myself, ain't never had to pretend that I live a lifestyle way above you more than 90%. I whip behind my nigga, ain't fucking driving no Benz. Ain't got no house in the hills, real white picketed fence. And every dollar I get, I take, go reinvest. Not in these scheming elites, but right back in myself. This is that real rap.
So when he says house in the hills, is he talking about LA? They was talking about the properties in the hills, don't they? Stuff like
that. To make you call your mama and go revisit all your pain from your childhood trauma. Not the type that left rights about some fake ass drama that screams Black Lives Matter because they vote Obama wearing Balenciaga while you sit inside your home contemplating spending.
Black Lives Matter because they scream Obama. Guys, I've talked about BLM for a long time, guys, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Any issues and troubles I've had have been at the hands of black people. Sometimes to black people don't matter at all. So when people say Black Lives Matter, I really have my doubts about that, because the way they act sometimes is ridiculous. Really, to their own people? Really? Really? Black Lives Matter only when it suits their narrative and suits their purpose. But on the whole, you know, sometimes I just have to shake my head.
Visit all your pain from your childhood trauma. Not the type that left writes about some fake ass drama that screams Black Lives Matter because they vote Obama.
So not the type that screams left, right. So he's talking about the political divide on the left and people on the right. And they scream Black Lives Matter because they're linked with Obama. Oh my gosh. I'm going to listen to that again, guys. Sorry, my throat's gone.
All your pain from your childhood trauma. Not the type that left writes about some fake ass drama that screams Black Lives Matter because they vote Obama.
The left right's about some fake left right's about some fake dramas, and they say Black Lives Matter because they vote Obama. Raw.
In Balenciaga, while you sit inside your home contemplating spending rent on some
and he said wearing Balenciaga. Guys, I have absolutely no idea what Balenciaga is. All I know is there was a whole hoo-ha about Balenciaga a few weeks or months ago. So guys, if you know what's going on about Balenciaga, let me know down here in the comment section, because I absolutely truthfully do not know about what's going on there, guys. So if you can let me know, then fantastic.
Best not in these scheming elites, but right back in myself. This is that real rap type to make you call your mama and go revisit all your pain from your childhood trauma. Not the type that left writes about some fake ass drama that screams Black Lives Matter because they vote Obama. Wearing Balenciaga while you sit inside your home contemplating spending rent on some goddamn clothes, impressing weak ass hoes who only goals is making OnlyFans and getting flown out to get they whole back blown. It's fucking crazy out here, man. Toxic fumes, trains derailed, UFO sightings we all consumed. Liberal news, conservative views. We get distracted while those in power jerk off and lead us on to our dooms. Dear God, please calm the civil unrest. Society's going crazy and everybody's depressed. The schools are doing too much. Our curriculums don't connect. We confusing these little kids with these books about having sex. Fuck, what's next? These mass shootings more common than 3-pointers from Curry and he's the best. Black people still crying and acting like we oppressed when we kill ourselves the most and we envy our own success.
I love that. Black people crying, envying success when we kill ourselves the most. Black on black crime is shocking, people. Trust me on that. And the way black people behave towards other black people is shocking. Not always, guys, because I have really good experience with other black people, but I'm just telling you the truth. The only problems, issues I've ever had, guys, are with other black people who think they can do what they want to do because I'm the same color as them, but they don't think that I'm going to stand up to them. Guys, I'm 6'1". I'm nearly 200 pounds, and I'm not a jabroni, as The Rock would say. Guys, I can fight for myself. I've boxed all my life, guys. Trust me on that, guys. But I don't go looking for trouble. But if trouble comes to my door, listen, I end it. I end it quickly. So with these idiots, Black Lives Matter. No, you don't. We're all human beings, man. Trust me on that. But don't treat me like some kind of idiot, because I ain't going to stand for that.
Society's going crazy and everybody's depressed. The schools are doing too much. Our curriculums don't connect. We confusing these little kids with these books about having sex. Fuck, what's next? These mass shootings more common than 3-pointers from Curry and he's the best. Black people still crying and acting like we oppressed when we
Black people still crying and acting like we oppressed.
kill ourselves the most and we envy our own success.
Love it. And we kill ourselves the most and we envy our success. And it's so true, guys. It's so true. I've never understood that. If I have friends or people I know who are successful, guys, I'm happy. I'm happy for them. But I also use it as an inspiration to say, listen, my man made it. My girl made it. So maybe I can make it too. But too many times, right, people, they look at their friends, people they've hung out with, etc. And instead of trying to rise to their level, they try and pull them down to their level. Really? You're joking. Oh my goodness. There's so much bitterness, envy and greed in people. Listen, if you want to work hard, you work hard. Most of these people probably worked hard for their success. Oh, guys, that makes me so angry.
Everybody's educated but lacking the common sense to see a 4-year degree equals 40 years in some.
Everybody is educated but lacks the common sense. What's he talking about, degrees? I need to reel that back, guys. Sorry.
Like we oppressed when we kill ourselves the most and we envy our own success. Everybody's educated but lacking the common sense to see a 4-year degree equals 40 years in some debt.
Oh, I love that. And that's so true. The college system in the UK and the US is an absolute joke. It just leads to debt. So what he's saying is, you know, we're all educated, you know, but we lack the common sense to to see that a 4-year degree will equal us to 40 years in debt, because you have to pay back the money you shelled out for your degree. And at the moment, guys, the way life has changed is almost you need a degree for almost every single job. Even the lowest paid job that you can think of now, one of the real sort of the criteria, the qualifications is to have a degree. So literally you could all be degreed up, guys, and then you could be on minimum wage. Really? And it'll take you, what did he say? 40 years to pay back the debt? It's an absolute racket. Trust me on
Bitches
that.
scream they independent, but want a man with some money. And if they get him, expect him to come in and pay the rent. And if I sound angry, fuck did you expect? 28 years breathing in flagrant disrespect. 28 years being the kid they wouldn't accept.
Do you see what I'm saying, guys? Hive mind, people think the same. NF dropped Hope, and NF was talking about he just hit 30. And in Hope, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, he kept saying about how he's hit 30, how he's got a baby now, how he's got a different outlook on life, and he's now wearing the white instead of the black because there's more hope in his outlook. And now our man DAX is going on about him being 28. I'm assuming he's 28 years of age. 28, 28, 28. He's hitting about his life at 28. Of course, it's going to be different than when he was 25, 3 years previously, etc., how things have changed for the better, probably, or sometimes for the worse in some situations. But it's just weird, that hive mind. I keep telling you people how people write stuff. I remember in hip hop from years back in the 80s, guys, and people saying, oh, you bit my beat, you're a beat biter, this, that, and everything else. But break beats and stuff, even rhymes like Grandmaster Caz, you know, with, who is it, the Sugar Hill Gang? Big Bang Hank, rest in peace. But he stole Grandmaster Caz's rhymes. You know, it's just so easy when you hear things like, what was it? Rapper's Delight. I'm the CASNOVA. The rest is FLY. You know, I'm the Dr. Demix. And these reasons, I'll tell you why. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares about that? But it just shows you it's the hive mind sometimes, guys. It always just picks up the same thing. You know, people say these things are out in the universe, this, that, and everything else. I don't know, guys. But it's really weird how my man DAX is talking about his age now, and NF is talking about his age now as well. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Let's go. Let's go.
28 years breathing in flagrant disrespect. 28 years being the kid they wouldn't accept. The quiet storm been brewing, so watch what I do next.
Oh, guys, Rap God 3. If he gets 200,000 likes on this, and this was dropped, I think, yesterday. Oh man, DAX, Quiet Storm. Guys, I absolutely love that. And I have to apologize. I stopped it again and again and again because he was dropping so many bars and so many hype lines and so many important lines to speak upon, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it didn't ruin your listening and viewing pleasure. But sometimes people say to me, oh, you don't break down the bars enough. Sometimes other people say to me, you stop too often, you break down the bars too much. Guys, you can't win, guys, really. So literally, I'm just going to do what I do. And if it works out well, it works out well. If you guys get annoyed, just let me know down here in the comment section. But guys, I'm trying to break it down in all different ways, guys. And if I hear things like old school break beats, old school rhymes, if I have any allusions or any links or anything to other areas that I know about, I'll try and let you know, guys. But I'm also going to try and let the song play out in its, you know, in its flow, so you still get the feeling, the vibe, and you still get all the from the song. But that was our man DAX. That was Quiet Storm. It's the remix. He was paying homage to Prodigy and Havoc from Mobb Deep. Sorry, my mind just went blank there for a second. Sorry. He was paying homage to Prodigy and Havoc from Mobb Deep. That was great, guys. I enjoyed that. There was lots of stuff he was talking about, guys. We need to look after DAX, because when people start talking about the truth and saying things about the college system, really, things don't look too well for them. So we need to look out for our man DAX. That was great. I enjoyed that, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. So here at Urb'n Barz, you know the old ledge, all the old blah, blah, blah. I'm not even going to it, but look after yourselves, look after each other, but make certain, guys, you subscribe to my channel here at Urb'n Barz if you haven't subscribed here at Urb'n Barz, but also make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction, guys. I'm out.